ทุกคน Hi everyone welcome back to my video podcast EP2 English with AJ where we dive into learning English confidently and explore some amazing life journeys วันนี้ก็อยู่กับ AJ พี่กระป๋องอีกเช่นเคยนะคะเราจะไปฝึกพูดภาษาอังกฤษกันด้วยความมั่นใจนะคะไม่ต้องกลัวว่าจะทำผิด and even if it's not perfect just speak แค่ได้เริ่มก็ถือว่าประสบความสำเร็จแล้วล่ะค่ะทุกคน And today I'm so excited to welcome a very special guest who's followed a unique path in music. Our guest today is another former student of mine who graduated from Berklee College of Music in Boston, United States. And now he is an artist and a composer who's working with Pitun Body Slam. And now he's with us today, น้องกระทิง
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ Hi Ting, how are you?
Hi John, hi everyone. I'm great, I'm doing great as always.
Thanks so much for joining us today. This is the second episode.
So hi guys again. I'm Grating and I am a solo artist. I compose music and play guitar. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I do music.
Before we get too excited about your journey, you have got opportunity to work with Pitun Body Slam, right?
Right.
So before we go into that part, let's talk about yourself. What inspired you to dive into music and eventually study at Berklee?
Right. So I like many students, I play music since young age, you know, like piano starting off, just like many people. I think the real turning point was when I watched like the rock band called Scorpion. They're from
And
Germany.
When was that?
I think that was like 9 or 10 years old.
I was very young.
Yeah, and I saw them live on DVD, you know, and then I was like, wow, this is super cool. I wanted to play guitar and like the whole rock star life, you know, it looks so fun, looks so adventurous, and you know, getting to tour the world and like share your passion and your energy like on stage with people around the world. I think that's super cool, and that's what made me wanted to play guitar and pursue music. And that's how I started.
Okay, so you stopped playing piano and then turned to guitar right away, or play both?
Kind of both. It's just that piano is more like I do it as, you know, sort of like an instrument that's like basic instrument that we need to sort of understand it.
I don't play any musical instruments and I don't really know much about piano แต่ว่าเท่าที่รู้ก็คือ piano น่าจะเป็นแบบ first step ที่ต้องอ่านโน้ตเป็นหรืออะไรอย่างงี้ใช่ไหมคะเป็น basic
Right, yeah, because it's like the basic instrument, like a pre-requirement, because you don't have to do it, but for those that, you know, they wanted to continue like expand their journey and then pursue music career like professionally, if they have had piano experience prior, they have a lot of advantage, because in piano, right, you can see everything. You can play chord, you can play melody, you can play on a lower register, or you can play the higher notes, which a lot of instrument, the range is pretty limited.
Oh, okay.
And
Interesting.
Yeah, and some instrument like, you know, like saxophone, like woodwinds and brass instrument, you cannot play chords. So you can only play one note at a time.
All right.
Yeah, and or sometimes some instrument might allow you to play like 2 notes or 3 notes, but with piano, right, you have like sort of like 10 fingers, so you can play a lot of notes.
Right.
And in terms of like building, whether like your composition or like playing with other musicians, it's like you have a tool that you can see everything, and that is sort of like why they say piano is like a basic, you know.
Okay, so if you want to be a musician, let's start with piano then.
I mean, you don't have to, but like I said, you have some certain advantage.
Okay.
Because like even
you have
drummers.
strong foundation about music.
Yeah, 100%. Because like even like professional drummers, they don't have to worry about pitch at all, right? Or like saxophone players, like I said, they still have to practice piano alongside their main instrument, just so they could get like a certain aspect of, you know, of like the way they think. It's like we think differently. So sort of like when we speak in Thai and English, right? We don't think the same, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like our brain is wired differently, I guess. So for certain topics, when we speak in Thai, we might be a little bit more articulated.
Exactly.
Yeah, but certain topic when we think in English, it might be more fluent, you know, and sometimes we think in different language and we switch back and forth. as far as output is concerned.
Okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
So back to when you get started playing piano and at around 9 or 10?
Piano was like, I think like 9 or 7. I don't remember, but
Okay, and how
the
about
guitar was like 10.
10, okay. Can you remember the first guitar that you got? Was it expensive?
No, not at all. So I started off playing my dad's guitar. My dad's guitar is
So he's also a musician.
Yeah, I mean he
No,
does
he's
a lot.
doctor.
Yeah, he's a doctor with artist heart,
Okay.
with a lot of passion. So he plays music, he plays sport, and that's how I got started. Well, he owned a Gibson Les Paul, which is expensive. But then he got myself a Fender guitar, which a lot of you guys
Ooh.
probably already know the brand, but it's a very cheap one.
Really?
It's like 20,000 baht. Like it's very cheap. Like it's a Mexican made guitar, and it does the job, you know. So I
Okay.
started off with that.
Okay, and how about getting into Berkeley? Why Berkeley?
So once I decided I wanted to play guitar, right, and thought that the musician's life, like touring life, is cool. I figured out that okay, I wanted to embrace myself in the music culture, and in order to do that, like I need to be in the place where I get to meet a lot of world-class musicians, and the community, the society, the music that they listen to is it's like full on, like you get to embrace yourself in that kind of culture, not just like listening to music online, but you get to be with like the people, the creator of that kind of music we listen to. So I decided that I needed to go to study abroad. And I did some research and I found out Berklee College of Music is one of the top universities, and apparently
For music.
For music,
Yeah,
yes.
obviously.
It's strictly for music, that university. And then there will be like subcategory of majors, but it's still in music, but that's another story. But yeah, I found out that my favorite band, Dream Theater, was also like the original members, 3 of them, also from there as well. So that sort of like made me wanted to follow their path. Yeah.
When you prepare yourself for Berkeley College, that was like how many years ago?
I decided that I wanted to study abroad and decided Berkeley when I was 12, but I actually auditioned for it when I was like 18, like around finishing high school age.
Okay.
So
How
I got
old
like
are you right now?
I'm 28.
28.
So that was 10 years
10
apart
years.
when I got into the college, and also I had like about 6 years to prepare for college because I
Okay.
decided earlier, you know.
Right, exactly. Unlike other students, I know that a lot of Thai students are kind of like hesitant about what they are going to be in the future, and most of them might end up trying to get into faculty like medicine,
Right.
although they might not want to. But at least you know what you would like to be in the future.
Right.
Very rare case. Can you walk us through your journey and how you prepare yourself for applying to university like Berkeley, and especially English tests like TOEFL or IELTS?
Right. So obviously there are 2 parts. Like the first one obviously is music that I needed to prepare for, and the other one is English part, which I would say I had to prepare myself for interview with the university itself. So that would be in English, right? It's sort of like us speaking to each other like this.
Is that online or?
No,
Face-to-face.
it's on site. But
Oh.
yeah, so I needed to be fluent.
So
in
you had
speaking.
to fly to United States?
I
for
flew
interview?
to Taiwan when I was auditioning for the college because they did audition tour around the world, and the
okay.
closest place in Thailand was Taiwan back then. So
Alright.
I went there. Yeah, and the other part, apart from the interview part, is the exam part, of course. Which in my case I chose IELTS as my like the submission
As
score.
part of portfolios.
Yep, correct.
What was it like when you went to Taiwan and played in front of them? Did you have to play guitars in front of the committee or the judges?
Yeah. I had to play guitar for them.
In a closed
had
room
to-
or in front of public?
And in a closed room, and I had to
Okay.
jam with them. So basically, jam with the faculty,
Uh-huh.
and then like did everything they asked, and then the interview part is another segment where I interview with another guy in a different room. Yeah.
Okay, that was very insightful and very interesting as well. มาถึงตรงนี้ก็น่าสนใจมากๆเลยใช่ไหมคะสำหรับน้องๆหลายคนที่มีความฝันว่าอยากจะเป็นนักดนตรีหรือแม้กระทั่งหลายคนที่อยากจะไปเรียนต่อที่อเมริกาใช่ไหมคะก็ต้องเตรียมตัวเนิ่นๆเนาะอย่างพี่ทิงก็เตรียมตัวก็ไม่เชิงเตรียมตัวใช่ไหมคะรู้ว่าตัวเองชอบอะไรนั่นก็เป็นการเตรียมตัวอย่างหนึ่งเนาะเป็น part of the journey นะคะยิ่งรู้เร็วก็ยิ่งเตรียมตัวได้เร็วเนาะ โอเคแล้วก็ตอนนี้มาถึงพาร์ทเกี่ยวกับ career music นะคะก็คือทำยังไงถึงได้ไปทำงานกับพี่ตูน What is Slam so before we go to that I'd like to know what was it like transitioning from a student of Berkeley to composing the song you also compose song yourself right
yeah
for BMW
for many things and including my own project I composed my own music
okay so maybe let's start from transitioning after you graduated and what did you do and how did you get to know พี่ตูน and น้อง Ellie right okay and what is the project just share it with us
right so I think the main difference from working in the university like doing your projects and stuff and the outside world is really networking
okay
because at the end of the day I guess your teacher is kind of like your client they have certain instruction in terms of working for other people not yourself you know
Berkeley College has like a lot of networks right in music world
yes exactly but that works sometimes like for example I still collaborate with some people with some of my friends from the universities but like for projects that I am on board working for them you know like not working with them but for them that would be different because that would be more like they're my client or they're my producer and they have certain vision that they wanted to have you know in their project so I sort of like have to like follow the instruction
okay okay and how about when you get opportunity to work with พี่ตูน how did it started
yeah I mean so again like I said it's all about networking so in university you have everything right there you just have to go make friends talk to people and also a lot of project is assigned by your instructors right I mean your professors but outside world it's like you're on your own now some connections from university might help or might not but a lot of times you sort of have to constantly seeking like the newer networkings I guess and for พี่ตูน What is Slam project it's actually PTT like PTT gas station
okay it's like, not his new single
no so
it's for PTT okay.
yeah exactly and it's for
I think I have heard the song it's already released
yeah it's already released the full MV is already released as well it's like their anniversary 60 year celebration sort of like that
ปตท.เขาฉลองครบรอบ60 ปีแล้วก็มีเพลงเขาเรียกว่าอะไรเหมือนเพลงประกอบ
like yeah like เพลงองค์กร celebration theme you could
แต่ว่ามี MV ด้วย
มี MV ก็คือแบบก็เล่นใหญ่ก็เหมือนกับว่าเนี่ยองค์กรเรายิ่งใหญ่มา60 ปีแล้วก็เพราะฉะนั้นก็เอาพี่ตูนเอาแอลลี่มาร้องเลยเป็นโปรเจกต์ใหญ่อะไรแบบเนี้ยครับ
very interesting and you got to be part of the project
yes
so what do you do in the project
mainly I contribute guitar solos so like all the lead guitar lines and solos I did that so it's a big project as in they got their musicians to play the music they got the composers team which is Pick Up Big Ass is the main producer yeah and the co-producer is the guy who contacted me he's in the band called Clockwork Motionless a lot of people might know the band แล้วก็and then of course พี่ตูน and Ali are the main stars of this project
how do you feel working with these two stars before you started working with them
I mean, I'm excited of course like when I got this project I remember
it's such an opportunity
yeah I remember that I was in China and then Pikan who is the co-producer along with Pick Up Big Ass he contacted me right and he asked me like do I want to play guitar on this and I was like yeah but like I couldn't do it because I was in China but I said yes anyway you know and I'm actually in China right now but I'm gonna like send it like do everything as soon as I get back to Thailand and then I asked them for the deadline and stuff you know and but yeah that's pretty much it I didn't have time I couldn't do it when I said yes but I said yes anyway and then I made it happen but sometimes that's life that's how it's gonna be
sure.
you know
ก็จริงๆมันเป็นเขาเรียกว่าอะไรมันเป็น lesson ที่ดีนะคะก็คือว่า if you are prepared always prepare แล้วก็เมื่อแบบ opportunity มัน presents itself เนาะเราก็แบบ you can also like immediately say yes เพราะว่า you are prepared แล้วอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
yeah
or not
I guess well I think it depends you know because like I think it's important to look at what are the limitations in for our individual case in certain times like sometimes it's time sometimes it's money sometimes it's certain abilities that we can't like work on this project, but I think like if it's in our control, like we should try to you know do it. But sometimes like the opportunity might be too big, and let's say if you don't have financial to take on certain project, that's going to be really hard, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but if it's within your abilities, within your control, then for example in my case, I was just in China, but then I decided that when I flew back, which is in like a week or something, I'm just gonna spend like 1 or 2 days on it, like few days, like as fast as possible to finish the music.
How do you feel after it's released right now?
I feel very proud, nah. Yeah,
I'm
like,
also proud of what you have come so far.
yeah, like very proud, very happy with how the project turns out, and that I got to be a part of the, you know, contributing to the music, to the project.
โอเค ตอนนี้นะคะก็อยากรู้คำแนะนำแล้วล่ะเนาะให้น้องทิงแนะนำนิดนึงนะคะ For those who are listening, I guess the majority of our listeners might be high school students dreaming of becoming a musician or pursuing in the music world. So is there any advice or suggestions you would give them?
Right. So I would say we should do everything. Like especially starting out, you know, experiment with a lot of things, try to learn as many things as you can, but also at the same time while you're doing that, sort of like see what is your strength in certain areas, you know, so that way you can work on your strength alongside your other skills that you're trying to obtain.
ก็พยายามเสริมจุดแข็งที่เรามีอยู่แล้วใช่ไหมคะให้มันดีขึ้นเนาะรวมถึง other areas ด้วย
Right, because if I'm ถ้าจะขยายความนิดหนึ่งก็ in as far as music concerned, right? Back in the days, you might only have to be good at your craft. For example, I might just have to be a composer or guitarist, and then that's it, you know. And as long as I'm good, people are gonna hire me. I might get in a band or a good project. But like nowadays, it's very DIY. You sort of have to promote yourself, have to do networking yourself, have to do everything, and especially with the social media nowadays, you know, you have to make content, you have to compose your own music, practice your own skill with your craft, and like there are so many things that you have to do. You have to understand like music production, be able to use computer to make music, so you don't have to be reliant on others, and sort of have the ability to finish everything by yourself if the task required.
A solo.
Yeah, and like for example, I make my own music. I do have certain people I work with and I would send project to, but how I start, it's like everything by myself.
By yourself.
Yeah, it's not like the old days where we might go into the recording rooms and jamming with other people and then sort of like throw out ideas and then do it like that. A lot of time nowadays, like we work online, right, and send files and stuff like that. So whatever ideas we have, we need to be able to put it on paper, which in this case is like the computer, you know. So we could like make an audio file of it to send it to the clients or whoever you're working with. So it's very important to have all these skills, but at the same time acknowledge what is your strength, so you can kind of like work on that.
And how about weaknesses? How would you improve that?
Right, weaknesses. I think.
Let's say if you don't know how to do other parts of making music.
Yeah, I would say you should try to like improve it to a point that you can, at least it's decent. You don't have to be amazing at it with it, you know. And then don't do what you're not good at. Try to like have someone fill in that role if the budget allowed, or you know, if the time allow, or whatever might be the restriction. But if I can, I try to collaborate with people.
That's such a good strategy.
Yeah, but let's say if you work on some project that they don't have a lot of budget for you to distribute, you sort of have to finish everything yourself. You can still do it because your weaknesses is still not bad. It's still decent. It's still okay to put it that way.
แล้วก็เป็นคำแนะนำที่ very insightful useful มากๆสำหรับน้องๆที่อยากจะ follow dreams นะคะใน music industry นะ Okay, and how about learning English, because your English is really good.
I think I'm okay, but yeah, thank you.
Can you give suggestions for those who want to อาจจะไม่ใช่นักเรียนก็ได้นะคะแต่ว่าเป็น anybody who wants to practice English or start speaking English and finally they might be fluent as you are right now.
I mean, right. There's so many ways though. Like I guess we could start with like I said, find our passion first. Like find what we like, and maybe like for example, from my case, right? I don't really read books.
I remember
Yeah.
มีครั้งหนึ่งนะคะน้องคิงมาเรียนแต่ว่าไม่เอาหนังสือมานะแต่เอาหนังสือการ์ตูนมา I still remember that
Yeah, and like when not just English. When I study, usually I study by listening. I love listening, and also that's like one way to learn things. Like sort of like observe yourself, what you like, what you're good at,
what works best
yeah,
for
what
you,
works best
your
for you.
learning style
And then that tends to be your strength as well. For example, like in IELTS, you have like 4 parts, right? Like reading, writing, what else? Speaking.
listening
Yeah, listening. So for me, I like listening to as a tool to learn, right? Then I would tend to be good at listening. So I could work on that more. No, well, not work on that more. I would already have like certain skills on that. So now I know what to improve, which is my reading. You know, so that's sort of like how you evaluate yourself as you go. I guess like starting out with something that works well for you, and then that tends to be your strength, and then try to bring up your weaknesses, but also like your strength is always going to be your strength, I would say.
ถูกต้องค่ะก็คือถ้าเรามีจุดแข็งในพาร์ทไหนอย่างน้องทิงพูดถึงเรื่อง IELTS เนาะมี4 สกิลใช่ไหมคะ listening reading speaking แล้วก็ writing น้องทิงถนัด listening ที่สุดก็พยายามอัพมันขึ้นมาให้แบบ to the full potential เนาะแล้วก็ส่วนตัวที่weakness ก็พยายามแบบดึงขึ้นมาเหมือนกันอะไรเงี้ยให้มันอยู่ใน level ที่ decent
ใช่ it's like you start with something and then you starting to see or to know what you need to work on, what you're already sort of like okay or good at. And also that would build confidence as well. Like I think a lot of people, they might already be already good at English, but they might not have like certain confidence. I think like evaluating yourself, acknowledging your strength is also one way to like boost confidence, you know. And with more confidence, you tend to
learn faster.
Yeah, learn faster and enjoy learning more because like you feel like I got this, I'm good at this. Especially like speaking, you know, you need certain confidence to be able to speak.
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate. Especially when you're not so confident with your speaking skills. Will they understand us? Stuff like that. I think it's just like it's a good way to like slowly build our confidence, and then you put yourself out there, and then it's sort of like it's like a cycle where you feed yourself with I can do this, and then confidence starts to build up, and then you improve certain parts again, and then that part got built up, and then you have more confidence again, and now you become fluent in English, I guess.
โอเคเป็นคำแนะนำที่ดีมากเห็นภาพเลยนะว่ามันเป็น cycle เนาะ
Yeah, right.
แล้วก็both career path and also learning English มันก็คล้ายๆกันใช่ไหมคะ build จากสิ่งที่ตัวเองเป็น strength ของตัวเองแล้วก็ something you have passion ใช่ไหม
Yeah,
something that you're passionate about will drive you โอเคตอนนี้เราก็ได้รู้ journey ของน้องชิงแล้วเนาะทั้งเรื่องการสมัครเข้าเรียนในมหาวิทยาลัยที่อเมริกาแล้วก็การpursue career path in music industry ตอนนี้ใครที่อยากติดตามน้องชิงเผื่อว่าสนใจดนตรีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะจริงพี่บอกมีนักเรียนคนที่แบบกำลังเล่นกีตาร์น่าจะอยู่ม.3 อะไรเงี้ยก็จริงๆส่งคลิปทิ้งไปให้เขาฟังแล้วนะก็เผื่ออยากมีคนไปตามเพิ่มนะคะงานน้องชิงไปตามได้ที่ไหน
ก็งานโซโล่โปรเจกต์ของผมนะครับก็เป็นโซโล่อาร์ติสต์ก็เป็นกระทิงเลยเป็นชื่อกระทิงก็ on YouTube Facebook TikTok and Instagram
and I have learned that you also put your songs in platforms like Spotify
yeah so pretty much any streaming platform like Apple Music Spotify so whatever is convenient or the audience use like you can whatever you use you can search กระทิง
also under the same name กระทิง
yeah KRATING
โอเคลองไปเซิร์ชดูนะคะทุกคนในทุกแพลตฟอร์มเลยนะ Spotify iTunes แล้วก็ถ้าใครที่อยู่ในพวก Facebook TikTok Instagram อะไรอย่างนี้ก็เซิร์ชชื่อเดียวกันได้เนาะกระทิงโอเคแล้วก็ so what do you see yourself in the next let's say 5 years from now
5 years from now right touring like make a lot of my own music collaborating with a lot of people and start touring both in Thailand and overseas when opportunities present itself.
Okay. So ทุกคนก็ไปสนับสนุนพี่ทิงด้วยนะคะพี่ทิงจะได้ไป tour around the world นะไม่น่านะ Okay แล้วก็ so I hope you the best and the most successful journey. Okay. And I'm sure you can do that.
Yeah, thank you for having me as a guest today. It was really fun and really fun talking to you guys, meeting you guys. Thank
ค่ะ
you.
แล้วก็วันนี้ก็ต้องขอบคุณทุกคนที่อยู่ฟังกันจนจบเนาะแล้วก็ถ้าเกิดว่าพี่ทิ้งพูดเร็วไปนิดนึงแล้วเราจะขึ้นซับให้นะคะ สำหรับใครที่ฟังก็เป็นการฝึกlistening ที่ดีเนาะแต่ว่าใครที่ฟังไม่ทันก็มาดูที่วิดีโอ podcast นะคะอยู่ที่ YouTube นะคะทุกคน Okay so remember that you don't have to be perfect in English when you start speaking right just speaking and keep learning and keep growing
Yeah, even I speak too fast and I need to slow down.
Okay, until next time, take care and keep practicing. สวัสดีค่ะ บ๊ายบาย